Hey, do you know where your donors or where your clients or where your customers are experiencing friction when they are interacting with your organization? Hey, today we're going to look at a vital tool that will help bring clarity to how the customer interacts with your organization that provides some clear insights into where you can dial it up a notch. Hey, welcome to Unlocking Innovation. My name is Kevin Rhodes, and if you are looking to deliver new value, you have come to the right place. This is where I share my 20 plus years of experience in helping leaders just like you deliver new value for their customers, for their organizations, and for their teams. And I'm so glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about a tool that you can use in your organization today that will help bring clarity to how you can improve the customer experience, improve the user experience. And that tool is a customer journey map. Now, a customer journey map is an asset. It's a visualization of the way that your customer or your donor or your client interacts with your organization. It's often expressed in a timeline from beginning when the customer or donor begins to interact with you all the way through their journey, all of the experiences and various touch points that they're going to have with you, all the way through to the end of their experience. And this visualization is a tool that you can use to identify those key moments that are particularly important to you as an organization and to your customer or to your donor. One of the primary ways that I help my clients is to work with them to develop this customer journey map. Hey, this is something that you can begin on your own. And I'm going to give you the basics so you can start putting this together in your own organization. One of the first things that I want to just call out and recognize right up front, the best customer journey maps are actually informed by observing a real customer, a real donor, a real client as they engage with your organization. The reason I want to emphasize that a customer journey map should be informed by actual observation is because it is really easy as an organization to assume a lot about a customer experience or a customer journey that simply isn't true. It's informed by our own organizational biases. It's informed by our own institutional knowledge about how things should work. And the beauty of a customer journey map is that it should be informed by the actual customer journey experience. So the goal is to step into the customer's shoes, follow them through the entire experience, documenting the entire journey into a customer journey map. It might be really tempting to say, hey, I don't have time to actually go talk to customers, and I've been doing this for a long time. I know what the experience is like. So I'm just going to start by mapping it out myself based on my own intuition and based on what I know about how the customer experience should be. I can just warn you right now, that approach will confirm your biases and it will lead you to a path that is organization first and not customer first. And I believe that if you want to deliver an exceptional customer experience or an exceptional donor or client experience, you've got to operate from their perspective. So, observe some customers, follow along with them. There is a handful of activities that you could do to make this happen. You could screen share if you're a digital product. You could go visit them on location and watch how they interact with your product in their physical environment. You could do a shop along experience if you're in a retail space or in the hospitality space. You could actually follow the customer through the entire experience and documenting the whole thing. You could have a customer document their own experience, have them kind of give you a visual journey or a visual journal of their experience as they interact with your product or service. So start with a truly customer-informed experience and then begin to plot those out across each of the touch points as that customer actually interfaces with your organization. And this begins to flesh out what is a customer journey map. Now, if your organization has already done the work of developing a user-centered approach to building out a true persona, you are in good shape because you can use that persona information to then layer on top of that customer journey and to identify those pains and those gains, those moments where this persona, this person in this mindset is experiencing this kind of frustration and is looking to experience this kind of relief to that frustration. And that can be a critical ingredient as you flesh out a customer journey map, as you identify those different touch points as real customers interact with real things in your organization. Layer on top of that some key persona findings, and then use that to hone in on what are the most important points in that customer experience to smooth out. Where does friction really get in the way of an effective or efficient or delightful customer experience? And then on top of that, use your customer journey map to identify one or two, maybe three key moments that are important for you as an organization that align specifically to the values that you're trying to breathe into the marketplace. Look for those key moments that you can wow your customers. Visualizing this, seeing it all worked out on a map, and to be able to visually see where the customer is in their experience with your organization, and to see the emotional state, if you will, of where that customer is as they interact with an experience, whether it's whether they're in this moment and you know that they're frustrated, or they're in this moment and it's a high likelihood that they're trying to get something resolved and they're already frustrated. This customer journey map will give you a clear picture of where you need to over-focus on areas that your competition might be under-focusing on, or areas where you need to over-focus and deliver exceptional value to deliver on the brand promise that you're making to your customer, your donor, your clients. Visualizing your customer journey gives you something to easily manage against, because you've quantified where the touch points are. You've quantified where the customer is in relationship to their goal. This gives you some clear ways to manage and improve performance, improve efficiency, improve delight. This proves to be an effective tool for ironing out unnecessary friction within the customer experience. And it proves to be an effective tool for identifying opportunities to wow, to go above and beyond at those right moments within the customer journey that are relevant to the customer themselves. This tool also proves to be an effective way to align internal resources around solving the right problems. It's easy to put this up in front of a team and say, here is what we know our customers are experiencing. How can we align our internal resources, our energy, our efforts to identify these key moments? It's an effective tool for bringing everybody together on the same page. And I honestly believe that organizations, big and small, all need a set of customer journey maps that are specific to the types of personas that they're trying to serve, the types of customers, the types of donors, and the types of clients that they're looking to deliver value to. If you don't have a series of customer journey maps already, use this information to start. Hey, and if you get stuck, or if you want to go deeper, if you want to really flesh these out to be an effective tool within your organization, please reach out. I would love to help you map your customer, your donor, your client experience as they engage with your business and your organization, so that you can deliver an exceptional experience to those that you're serving. Hey, before you go, if you haven't swung over to KevinRhodes.com, I encourage you to do so. You'll find a free course there on how you can deliver new innovation to your organization. And it's free, like it's absolutely free. It's not signing you up for an email. I'm not putting you on a list. It's literally a free course where you can jump in, and it'll give you 5 weeks, 5 emails over 5 weeks, and each week delivering a video along with a series of resources that pertain to the 5 pillars of innovation that I believe are critical ingredients to delivering new value in the organization. So again, it's absolutely free. Go check it out. It's a resource for you. It's a resource for you to leverage in your organization. The feedback that I've gotten so far is that it is helping people think differently about innovation and how they can advance it in their own organization. And I would love for you to take advantage of it. So head over to kevinrhodes.com and you'll find it right there on the home screen. Hey, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for hanging out, and I look forward to having these conversations with you down the road.